All right, we are back again with the Lexus, and last time we fixed the ECU on the inside with that bank sensor crapping out on us, and while we were in there, we figured out that the heat wasn't working. So now we've got to take everything apart. First thing, get the glove compartment all taken apart like we did in the last one, and dig into that further. So the issue we have here is the heat was not working. Now, there's two different solenoids down there. One controls where it goes. So if you want it on your head, your feet, or something, there's one that controls where it goes, and there's a second one that controls the hot and the cold. Now, the hot and the cold was not working. We were constantly getting cold. So there are actually troubleshooting ways you can do this. What you need to do is have the key in the off position, and then you're going to hold down the recirculate and the auto. You're going to hold those both down while you turn your key to the on position. All right, so the two numbers blinking on there are your error codes, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw them up on the screen now so you can figure out what your error codes are, as I was so rudely interrupted by the battery dying. So to take the glove compartment out, you've got, first off, two 10mm bolts, one on that side and one on that side. And once you get everything out, all four, including the top two, you're going to have two pins holding it together. There's going to be one here and one here. I'm already bleeding. Ignore that. There's going to be one here and one here. So when you pry it out at these two areas so you don't snap anything off. And once you take the glove compartment down, you've got a little area right in here. You can see there's a tab right there. That's where this one goes. So it's going to lie flat in there as it in here. The easiest way to do it is just get a flathead, pry that open so this whole thing can pop straight out. And once the glove compartment's out of the way, we look down here and there's going to be a pin right in there. That's what it looks like. We just have to put a flathead in there, turn it counterclockwise so we can get it out, pop it out, and then this whole thing, all you got to do is grab it and pull straight out, and that's how it goes in. All right, so now there is two screws holding this piece together right here. There's one right up here, Phillips head, and another one right back there. Once you take those off, this thing can pop right out. Now you can see what everything looks like here. These are your two solenoids. You've got this one, which controls this little door here. You'll be able to see it better on the inside, but that's part of it up there. This one controls whether your air is going to the head or to the feet, which comes out through here. That's what this one does. This one right here determines this little door, which gives you hot and cold. So here's an example of how they work. So if I want to change the heat, I will go ahead and turn the heat up over here, and it should be moving this bottom one down here. See how that one moves? And this one up here changes because I'm moving. Once I change the heat, it moves the direction. So now if I just hit the mode button, it'll go from feet to head, and you can see it's moving the top one. So the first thing we got to do is unplug each of these. So you've got a pin up here, the tab is on the other side, so you got to squeeze that and pull it up. And then you've got this one, which is right here in front of you. Squeeze the tab and pull it out. And this top one has 3 screws in it. It's got one here, and one on the back side that you probably can't be able to see. So here's this. Let me go ahead and tilt the camera off over here. There it is right there, right above the one below here, that bottom solenoid. So that's where it's at right there. There is a hole for a fourth one, but there's nothing screwed into that. Okay, so this is the solenoid we're going at. It controls this valve here, which controls how hot or how cold it is. So I've got the new one in now, and I'm doing this in reverse order because this is the easiest way for me to show you guys. But there is a screw up here. That's going to be your hardest screw to get out. You're going to have something super thin in order to get past this heat pipe. So you need that one, and you also need to get this one right down here. That is another one, and then there's a fourth one that I can't exactly show you. I'll try to get a shot, but there's 4. Just like this top one, there is 4. So if you examine it like this, there's going to be one right in that back corner. So there's that one, and we're going to peek around with the camera, and there it is back there. And once everything is put together, make sure it is all functioning correctly. So go ahead and play with the heat and play with the settings
where it moves everything up and down. You should be able to see it down here, everything moving all right. So once that's done, you should have no problems with the HVAC control. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.